Man, you mean to tell me I did all that spontaneous rambling and did nothing record? Say, man, you know, I guess that's the life, you know what I'm saying, of somebody who want to, you know, record their thoughts and views on the radio. But like I said, it's the post-fight for the Loma Rigo Dow. And like I said, man, it happened the way I thought it would happen. Except Loma did a 100% better job than I could have ever expected, you know what I'm saying, in this scenario. This was one of the biggest fights of the year, you know what I'm saying, as far as pedigree, you know what I'm saying, fighters, you know what I'm saying, the way Rigo Dow hyped up the fight, you know what I'm saying. I know Rigo Dow looking for his, you know, looking to cash in toward the end of his career, and I know he was hoping to put himself in the history books as, you know, super amazing. But like I say, unfortunately, I mean, he's still gonna go down in the history book. He's still gonna go down in the Hall of Fame at some point, but not off Lomachenko. Man, Lomachenko danced all around the boy. Rigo didn't have anything to offer. You know, of course, at the end of the fight, he said his hand was injured. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, you know, I have gotten carpal tunnel while I was lifting weights. Every now and then, you know, from all the way up my hand would hurt. You know, so my wrist to my forearm. So I can imagine if he was feeling some pain like that. Well, hey, man, you know, you can't knock it. You know, most fighters don't make excuses for losing. So if you say that's what it was, that's what it was. He's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no regular warrior. He ain't no, you know, that boy's a Cuban champ. So if you say that's what it was, then that's what it was. But anyway, man, it was an amazing fight. It was a brilliant fight. If you want to play-by-play, blow-by-blow, Lomachenko was basically all over Rigo Dow. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this, early in the fight, Rigo Dow was exchanging. What I would have liked to see from Rigo Dow was more lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much to almost emulate Lomachenko. Not mirror him, but emulate, you know what I'm saying, the movement. I noticed when Rigo Dow was moving, Lomachenko couldn't get set. One thing I noticed about Lomachenko is you cannot stand in front of that motherfucker. He has an amazing, he has aptitude for lateral, for angles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's an angle you can get comfortable in that he cannot be amazingly comfortable in. So the only way that I see to keep him off of you is to either have a reach, have a superior jab, or to use footwork, which could possibly be, you know, the same thing that makes him so dangerous could be the same thing that you know, same thing that weakens his defense. So basically, when I see Rigo moving, I see Loma had issues with it. You know what I'm saying? So I would have liked to see Rigo do more of that. I see Rigo was getting into a small package, and Loma couldn't find him. I would have liked to see him rip the body more. You know what I'm saying? While he was doing what he was doing, I wish he would have, you know, had the opportunity to throw at least two ripping blows. Even if Loma blocked him, it still should have been part of the game plan. You know, part of the game plan should be to slow this motherfucker down. Stop this motherfucker from moving so much. You know what I'm saying? So I would have loved to see him, you know, get in a small package and rip a couple to the body and ball up in a shell. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see him do it or get a chance to see him try. Because you do that enough times, and if while you trying your best to stay out of range and you hitting him where he can be hit, eventually you'll be able to come up high. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see that being implemented. Well, what we saw was a masterful performance by Vasyl Lomachenko. So the ball is in Vasyl court now, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about, so now Gary Russell, he said he wants a rematch with Vasyl. You've seen a lot tonight. If I was you, I would focus on my lateral movement. I will focus on not being still. I will focus on my clinch game, my inside, my dirty work. I think that's what a lot of you new school cats, man, y'all are negating the fact that you got to be good everywhere. You can't just be good, especially when you're going up against somebody. When you're going against a puzzle that can't be figured out, you know what I'm saying? You got to come at that puzzle with several different looks, man. And you have to take risks. If you don't take no risk, this guy's gonna do the same thing to you that it does to everybody else who think the fundamentals is good enough to pass. You know what I'm saying? You have to be just as good on the inside as on the outside. You gotta find a weakness. You gotta find a way to break the code. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Gary Russell, if you're going in there next, work on your movement, work on your inside game, and wherever you start finding a little success, take them into deep water, then switch it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, even when you switch up ain't working as good as you want to, at least you're on your bike, at least you're moving. And then when he get used to the moving, start back getting in close with him. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to switch it up, baby. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's just my 2 cents. I ain't never had a fight in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm a master strategist, man. If you listen to me, motherfucker, you'll go far. You understand? But matter of fact, let me settle myself down, man. Good Christian. You know what I'm saying? It's a family show. I love everybody. I'm on that ELE. Everybody love everybody. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me get up off this internet. Shout out to Loma Chico. You know what I'm saying? Rigging down, man. You come back at a better time. I sure hate that you talked as much as you talked and perform the way you perform. You know what I'm saying? It was a letdown, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, you still went out there and did your thing. You was a warrior. You got out there in that ring and did your thing. So anyway, man, I hate I lost the last recording. I think I made a whole lot of decent points. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I had some points with some money making. I had some coins on that motherfucker. So I'm mad that didn't flourish. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe we'll save them again for another day, man. When you're a creator, this stuff just come to you. You know what I'm saying? So it just, you know, like Biggie say, man, my hits drop unexpectedly like bird shit. So I guess that's how it go. But I'm going to get out of here, man. Say, man, y'all have a nice night and peace on you.